Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a reading for the Divine Feminine, any females who have taken the time out to watch this reading today. You do not need to be on a spiritual or life path or journey to watch this reading. Is for anyone. And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. This is going to be a past life regression reading, okay? Now, past life regression is a technique, okay, that is usually used to help people access memories of past lives. It can be used to help resolve issues from past lives which can affect your current life today. Okay? And there are all different methods, okay, that can be done, including guided meditations, hypnosis, therapy, etc. Okay, apart from this type of reading. All right. Now, I do also do a past life energy healing reading, so please check that out. And past life, generally speaking, it's done to help also clear any past life unwanted energies, okay, that may be influencing or causing some form of blockage in your life today, okay. And by healing those energies, all right, it can help you to bring more joy, blessings, abundance into your life, because some of these energies, okay, that we have, it could be to do with or pass through uh, to us through family DNA or through ancestral lineage. All right. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this reading. And as I said, this is a general collective reading. It's not, um, I should say, a personal reading. All right. So uh, is this? It just depends, I should say, on energy. All right. So I hope you had a good weekend. All right. I am filming this, all right, on a Monday. All right. So anyway, so and today is the 3rd of March. All right, 2025. All right. So before I start the reading, again, I just want to thank all my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that has tuned in to watch my readings and my other videos out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for your support. And again, if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. And any decks, crystals I'll be showing, or any books I'm going to recommend, okay, during this reading, I will put their names in the description box. So please check it out after watching or listening to this reading. All right. Now, before I start the reading, I just want to call on Archangel Zadkiel, and I'm going to be using a prayer from this book. It's called An Angel Prayers by Carl Gray. Archangel Zadkiel, angel of justice and righteousness, keeper of the violet flame, thank you for bringing your energy to me now. I surrender, release, and transmute all karma, contracts, and setbacks with love. I am the violet flame. The spirit of mercy fills my very core as I find it within myself to forgive and release the past and to focus on compassion. I am an expression of divine love. Thank you for supporting me, and so it is. All right. And if you are interested in working with archangels or other spiritual beings in the heavenly realm, this is a very good book you can get. All right. And just for your information, Archangel Zadkiel, okay, can help you connect to the violet flame, bringing justice to a legal situation, to help you release um contracts, okay. It could be spiritual contracts, all right, as well as physical contracts. And also karma. Karma is the cause of the law of cause and effect. All right, there is good karma and there's bad karma. Good karma is normally described as dharma, but at the end of the day, we all have a karmic cycle. It's all to do with the choices and decisions we make in our life. All right, and he could also use his energy to connect to spirit, um, of mercy, okay, and to uh to help us to be able to forgive others who do us wrong. He also works with Archangel Michael to help overcome fears and phobias. um Also, Zakiel works with Michael and Archangel Azrael as a powerful combination for transmuting and removing fear from a space or home. All right, and Zakiel also works with Michael and Raguel to bring about justice. All right, so if you are interested in work with angels, I would recommend this book. It's called Angel Press by Carl Gray. Okay, so to keep the vibration and frequency high around this reading, I'm going to be using this deck. It's called Spirit Junkie and it's by Gabrielle Bernstein. So let's see what positive vibe. All right, it says here, I am committed to bringing forth my greatness. I will no longer play small. All right, so it's all about stepping into our power, not shying away. All right, doing what we want to do. Okay, as long as it's not, detrimental to you in some way. All right, your life or your health or whatever, as well as to others. All right, but apart from that, it's basically stepping into our power, um, and also, uh, I would say, carrying out our life purpose. All right, and it just says here, I am committed to bringing forth my greatness. All right, I will no longer play small. All right, so just it's all about being confident within yourself, find that confidence. And if you don't, then you can always call on the higher power, all right, the divine, as well as your spiritual team to help you. One of the angels that you can, there's quite a few. You can call on Archangel Azrael. Okay, she can help boost your confidence. You can call on Archangel Uriel. Okay, and if you are interested in working with the energies of the moon, you can call on Haniel. All right, to give you that confidence in order for you to be more creative and to manifest more blessings and abundance into your life. All right. So that's the positive vibe for today. All right. And let me just see what I'm going to ask our spiritual team, what sacred symbol, all right, our spiritual team would like us to work with. All right. And you can use the symbol for protection to help you when you are meditating. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so it says psychic, all right. So it's a lot to do with the crown chakra, which is to do with our connection to the divine, our higher self, all right. To do with our spiritual beliefs and connections, as well as the third eye, all right, to do with our perception of foresight, which is the gut feeling, um so let us see what um else. Let's see. I'm just going to refer to the booklet to just read more about this uh symbol. Right, so here it says, okay, it says here, intuition, empathic gifts, psychic visions, prophecy, and powerful dreaming are present. You now have access to a greater wisdom that is beyond what the human eye can see. All right. So it's all to do with the third eye. Okay. The third eye, the sixth sense, as they usually also call it. All right. The gut feeling. All right. So it says here that this is a time of great awakening. New psychic abilities and gifts come to you now. See the sacredness in your visions, pay attention to your dreams and the symbols that are repeating as messages. Meditate on this symbol when you want to expand your healing, creative dreaming, and psychic abilities. Okay, so these are the things that you can do to help you. And at the bottom, it just says what this symbol um, is all about. It says the vesica Pisces is one of the most profound and sacred geometrical symbols of ancient and modern times, a magical symbol of two intersecting circles. The name literally means fish in Latin. Hmm, that's interesting to know. Okay, so this is the sacred symbol our spiritual team would like us to work with. Okay, if you want help, all right, in expanding your healing, um, also when it comes to creative dreaming, and I'm assuming that means an ability to help us to create, and also to help us with our psychic abilities. Okay, all right, so now for this past life regression reading, I've been guided to select three cards, okay? Um, but I think what I'm gonna do, okay, let's see what comes out first. All right, now this is all, readings are all to do with energy. All right, so let's see what I want to do is like, let's see what's the first, because I don't want to be selecting all three straight away so that I have more space on the table. So let's see what first character is going to come out. All right, because if I do all, if I just select the three, then obviously I don't, I just need more space. So it's better if I just do one and then do a second one and then a third one. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to be using these cards from the Character Oracle deck. All right, and see what first character. Okay, so I'm going to be asking in the past, if you it depends on how far back, okay, spirit is gonna uh take us. All right, so now from what I have learned, that we could be, if you, because obviously this is uh feminine reading, okay, but in the past you could also have been a male. All right, so let us see. First of all, the spirit of angels. Who was this person? Was they male or female? Angels. Okay. Okay, so the first character that's coming out, all right, for someone, okay, that's watching, that you are a man, okay, a farmer. That's interesting. Let's see. Okay, let me just ask, I mean, it just says that you could see on thing. I was going to ask what type of clothing, but Um, I don't think that's really necessary because obviously you could see what this is what family would a farmer would normally wear anyway. All right. So what now I'm going to be asking, I'm going to be using another deck, and this is the Time Travelers, okay, by Denise Lynn. All right, and see um all right, before I do that, let me just see find out about more about your family. So let's stay with the character oracle, okay, and see what happens. So we can get a sort of a background about your family, okay? And then I'll so this time I'm going to be asking spirit about your your family, what was their profession, okay? Um all right, so angels. Okay, what came out was it could be, it says passes by, right? Encounter by chance. So it could be that your family could have been doing all sorts. Okay. And some of okay, let me just I'm seeing stranger. This wanted to come out. So okay, let's see what else. I mean, chef came. Let's see. Holy Spirit angel, what did their family do? Holy Spirit, what did their family do? Holy Spirit angel, what did their family do? Holy Spirit angel, what did their family do? Okay, all right. So there's a variety things there. Okay, so um maybe some of members of your family, okay, they just did odd jobs, okay, could be that's why you've got passerby. Okay, some of members of your family could have been athletes, all right, and then you've got some members of your family could belong or was in some form of sacred mission, or belong to some or guardians of a faith, all right, because you got clergy here, all right, so that's interesting to know. All right, so let us see what else. Okay, so let me what now I'm going to be asking about more about you. All right, so these are what your family, members of your family. Okay, so you have athletes, all right, athletes. Um, there could be like people that were just doing like odd jobs here and there. Okay, and then you got clergy. See. So, let me just, before I do that, let me just find out whereabouts, okay, your family lived, okay, what part of the world. So I'm going to be using, now I'm going to be using the time travelers, okay, to find out. Where did the collective live? Where did they live? Okay, so One of the areas, okay, that your family lived was um in the near the or around the Himalayas, okay, and the area is called Shambhala. All right, so that's interesting to know. All right, so let me just put that on the stand for now. Let me use a bigger stand. All right, so let me just now, I'm going to be asking Spirit. Um, so basically, you are male, but I want to find out more about what was your profession? Okay, your what you did, your speciality. So let's see. Okay. Holy Spirit Angel, what was the collective's profession or skill? What was the collective's profession or skill? Ooh. Mhm. Okay, so what Spirit is saying is that basically um it's saying that you are a knight. Okay. Hmm. So that's interesting. Knight. Um it also says that you also had the skill of a diviner. Diviner, okay. Who somebody who had spiritual gifts, all right, and you were also somebody who also was some form of repairman. So Spirit wanted me to take three. Okay. So because we have, okay, if it's your first time, okay, you tuning into this sort of reading, from what I have learned, okay, that we've had not just one past life but many past lives, okay. So during those past lives, okay, you were a knight, a diviner, as well as a repairman. Okay, very interesting. All right, so I'll just put these on the stand. And please remember, this readings, okay, is all to do with energy. Okay, so not all of you who are viewing this, okay, it might be, this might resonate, okay? So just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? All right, so I'm gonna be using another deck, all right, to see what your greatest challenge uh is in this lifetime. So I'm gonna be using the Past Life Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. Let me just give it a bit of a shuffle and just see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, what was the greatest challenge in this lifetime? Okay. So what's coming out saying that basically you are shaman, okay? And obviously a shaman is somebody who can divinate, okay, has uh, s- um, the ability to heal. So does a diviner as well. All right. Okay. So let's see. What else? Shaman, 12. So it goes on to say, here, just it said this card indicates past life pursuits in healing. There have been many modalities of healing through the ages. Most indigenous people had medicine men and women who were in charge of their ceremonies that brought health to individuals and to their group. People have worked with herbs and other natural remedies through the ages. Even astrology was at one time an important part of the healer's approach. Okay, because there are certain herbs, okay, that are linked with different planets. Okay, um, so if you find yourself being called to these or other modalities, you have certainly engaged in something similar in a past life. All right, so there is just telling you, and then it goes on to say, here, even if you don't choose healing as a profession, you may feel gratified in personally pursuing one of the many practices available today, such as Reiki, energy medicine, essential oils, nutrition, uh, naturopathy, and many more for your own personal use. Okay, so I just wanted to just read more about this. Okay, about this on the what this when it says healing energy. Okay. So what else? All right, so again, I'm going to be asking another question. All right, so let's see. Let me just close this window a bit. Screeching. All right, so let's see what else. Sorry about that. So let's see what else. Um, okay, so what I'm going to be asking is, what was your greatest victory in this lifetime? Okay, okay, so let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what was the collective's greatest victory in this lifetime? Okay, it's all right. So the greatest victory here, it says um that you were sort of like were able well, it says that on the card it says caretaker, putting others first. But if it says, if the question was what was your greatest victory, okay, in the in this lifetime, it means that you were able to put yourself first before other people's needs. Okay, that's what it means. All right. Right. So let's see what else. Um, so I'm going to be using another deck. All right, just to find out more about to see what were the circumstances of your passing in this lifetime. All right. So let's see. I'm going to be using another deck called Situation, Love Oracle deck, but it doesn't always have to be about love. It could be about just general information. So I'm just going to just give it a bit of a shuffle. So really and truly, okay, so with the shaman, okay, from what spirit is saying to me, okay, is that your greatest challenge in this lifetime is to actually to find ways to heal yourself in a more holistic way. Okay, that's why you had this thing about using different forms of natural remedies, okay, and things like that, such as Reiki, using essential oils, um, and things like that. Okay, and obviously, um, your greatest victory in this lifetime was putting yourself first before others. All right, and I'm just going to now see whether spirit can reveal to me, okay, what was the circumstances, okay, of your passing in this lifetime. So let's see what it is. Holy Spirit, what was the collective's circumstances of their passing in this lifetime? Let's see what came up. Okay, it could be to do with maybe it says insane chemistry, sparks on having fun. Maybe the choices that you made, okay, okay, because it could be to do with some form of relationship. Maybe that relationship caused somehow it could be that it affected you some way, okay, because it says at the top there, it says passion. All right, so it could be to do with um maybe the whatever, maybe the relationship, because this on this card it says to do with, it says here, blowing kiss, unconditional love, um giving and receiving, fairness in love. So maybe you were you could have, could have been heartbroken in a relationship, and that's what, because there it says separation, sadness, bitterness, her missing you, thinking about. So I don't know. It could be to do with maybe some form of heartbreak. Okay, because you do have the heart on the card. All right. So maybe you were passionate about someone. Okay, you could have been passionate about somebody or somebody, and then this person broke your heart. All right, and you could have. I mean, some people do die from like from a broken heart. So that could be the case. All right. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think what this person did, okay, they of somehow there was an abrupt, okay, in your stability. Okay, this is what I'm getting there, because spirit wanted me to read this. It says grounding, stability, and security. So maybe, when you was in that relationship, you probably felt yeah, you felt very secure with this person, and this person could have betrayed you, all right, because you do have this. Hey, it says death, the relationship is over, no second chances, things. So it could have been that's what, and you just died from a broken heart. All right, so let's see what let me just keep these aside. Okay, so let's see okay, what was your greatest lesson you faced in this lifetime? All right, as a result. So let's see. Spiritual Angel, what was the collective's greatest lesson faced in this lifetime? Okay, okay, all right. So basically what it is cutting ties, which in other words, meaning that you cut ties with anyone or anything that doesn't serve your higher purpose, all right, or is not good for you, for your mental health, for your stability. That's what's coming up. All right. Very interesting. Okay. And some other things here is just saying you were able, yeah, it's also saying that not able, you've got hammer here, but it says sabotage and rebuild. So maybe you were able to heal from past situations, that were not making you happy, because then here it says time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So you were someone who was able to quickly get over um, anything that doesn't serve, or any relationship that's not making you happy. You were able to cut ties, all right, heal and move on and spend time with yourself. You probably feel very comfortable with yourself, and also taking time out with friends and family, and just live in the moment. Okay, very, very interesting. All right, so I'm going to be now selecting another. So let me just put these. Yes, I'm going to mix these cards. So let's see. All right, so that's for the first um character, farmer. So let's see what's coming up for um second card is going to come out. Just going to put these. Okay, so all right, so let's see. Just clear the so I'm going to be quickly going on to the next one. So let's see what's going to come out. The second character. Okay, so it is. Okay, so I'm just going to give these cards a bit of a shuffle and just see what second character is coming out. Okay, so Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, who was the second collective? Holy Spirit, were they male or female? Okay. Okay, so Spirit is picking up the energy of a second character, okay? So if obviously this one, the first one doesn't resonate with you in some way, so the second one is it's picking up is of that obviously, depending again on the whereabouts, okay, spirit is picking up your energy. So it's saying the last past life, okay, or one of the past lives, all right, that you were mother, all right. So basically, you were female, okay. In other words, you had a child or had children, okay. Even if you don't have children in this lifetime, but you could have been a mother in your in a past life, okay. All right, and let me just now ask if I can find out what type of clothing, okay, you wore. So let's see. In spiritual age, what type of clothing did the collective wear? What type of clothing did the collective wear? Ooh. Okay, so what's coming? Okay, okay, so you could be somebody that's just um hmm. So you could be just somebody that's just wearing just um Let me just ask again, just to get a clearer thing, because too many cards came out. All right, so I just want to, Holy Spirit, what did the collective, what type of clothing did she wear? What type of clothing did she normally wear? What kind of clothing did she normally wear? Ooh, okay. Okay, so, all right, you could have been in the police force, because you've got or it could be some type of uniform. All right, you could have worn some type of uniform. So I mean, you could have been a mother, but also somebody who worked as well. Okay, or working mom. All right, this is what's coming up. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to be asking Spirit about to just give me details about your family. Who was your family? Okay. See if we get any details here. All right. So let's see. Who was your family? What was their profession? All right. So let's see. What is Holy Spirit or the angel? What was the collective's family? Who were they? What was the collective's family? Spirit or the angel? What was the collective's family? Okay. All right. So okay, so okay, some members of your family could have been a doctor. Okay, maybe you could have been a doctor, because you do have someone wearing a uniform. Okay, a doctor. Um, okay, some members of your family could have been uh in the field where they do research. Okay, maybe some lab or technician, something like that. All right, so if you've got a researcher, okay, well, some members of your family, okay, could have probably be some form of socialite as well. Okay, so that's the three Spirit would like me um to select. Okay, so this is for the second character. Okay, all right, so let's see, let me just put that on a stand. All right, so let me just now just see if or try and find out where about your one of the places that your family, or you yourself, where you lived, or so I'm going to be using a different deck. All right, for this, see what happens. See. So I'm going to be using the time travelers. Oh, before I do that, should I? Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So let me just find out. Um, mm, okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, where did the collective family live? Well, what country or area did? Okay, that's interesting. It says The place is Machu Picchu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but in Peru. So that might be one of the places that you lived with your family in Peru. Very interesting. Okay. So let's see. All right. So oh, we can, all right. So okay. So right. So what let me just I want to just ask more about you. What else to know, just know, see what other professions, okay, that you might have done in the past. All right. So let me use let me see, situation. Where's the character? Okay. So let me just see. So I'm going back. I'm using the character one and see. Um, okay, what was your? I mean, although it says here, okay, that that's the type of what you would normally wear, but I just want to just find out more, okay, about um your what other professions or careers or skills that you've had in the past, okay. Holy Spirit, what other skills, careers, skills, careers that the collective have, Holy Spirit, what other skills or hmm. Okay, so the first one they wanted me to pick up, it says that you were a reader, a seeker of knowledge, a pursuer, an explorer of information. It also says that you could have been a musician as well, all right, and also you are somebody who traveled a lot, okay. So these are the three my spirit guides they wanted me to select, okay. All right, so I'm going to be using another deck, okay, when it comes to something to do with the yeah, so I'm going to be using the past life energy, okay, to find out what was your greatest challenge in this lifetime. So let's see. Okay, your greatest challenge in this lifetime is to sort of like overcome illness, okay, um accident and injury, but this is to do with your body, okay. The car in spiritual terms represent the body, okay. So your greatest challenge, okay, in this lifetime is to overcome illnesses, or I should say physical issues, okay. That's what um this card is saying here. And let's see. And I'm going to ask another question. What was your greatest victory in this lifetime? Okay, so Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, what was the collective's greatest victory in this lifetime? This one. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, what was the collective's greatest victory in this lifetime? Okay, it says having a family. Okay, I mean, the first card, it does say that like obviously you had children. So yeah, so it's saying your greatest victory this lifetime is to become a mother and to have a family. All right. All right. So, and I'm just going to be using another deck. Okay, the situation one. All right, to see um what was the circumstances of your passing in this lifetime. So let's see. Okay, so let's push this up a bit. See. Okay, so let's see. I just want to give these cards a bit of a shuffle. Holy Spirit, Angels, what was the collective's circumstances of the passing in this lifetime? Holy Spirit, Angels, what was the collective circumstances of the past? Right. It's something to do with not creating healthy boundaries. Yeah. Because I mean on this card, okay, it's you've got the rings, it says wedding rings, all right? Um and it could be, there could be some you might have had okay some form of I don't know, it could be to do with some mental issues here. And mental issues could occur, okay, if healthy boundaries are not created. hmm Because on this card it says here positive mindset, okay, on top of this positive mindset, right? hmm And there could have been maybe differences in opinions. Probably there was no balance here between you and the other person, okay. um but a lot of it, because you both had also self-indulgence, so maybe this person wasn't appreciative or okay of you, okay, and what you contributed to your relationships, okay, because it goes on to say not today, boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation. So this is the information I'm getting from these cards here. Yeah. Not able to talk things out, okay, with your partner. Yeah. So there could have been an ending too with this relationship too, but I don't know. But but again, this could be relating to like the to do with your passing in this lifetime. Okay. So let me just see. That's okay. So let's see. Okay, so the last question is I'm gonna be asking Spirit is, what was the greatest lesson? What was the greatest lesson you've faced in this lifetime as a result? Okay, so let's see. What was the collective greatest lesson faced in this lifetime as a result? Oh, let's see what that's about. Okay, it's to do with love. Um, I think being quite cautious, okay, of not and basically guarding your heart, because you got here, it says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. So I think the greatest lesson here of all is, being cautious when it comes to, um, you know, choosing, like a partner, all right, not being, just being infatuated by love, okay, because basically, it's all about you guiding, your heart, okay, when it comes to love. All right. mm. That's very interesting, very very interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, and in your situation again, okay, like the first character, yeah, you've got the hot hair, um yeah, and by doing that, it's going to avoid um any you from picking somebody who's which is not going to affect your heart, but it's going to um bring about great sadness, all right, to you, the down in the future, or down the line, all right. It's just being very cautious, okay, of whoever it is that you decide to be with, okay, or have a relationship with, all right. Okay, so I'm just going to select, all right, the third character. So let me just put these back. Keep there. This one, and then jumble the rest. Jumble the rest. Okay, so let me just clear the table once more and see what's the next character, okay? Okay, so let's see. Let me just give this a good shuffle. Okay. Let me just move that. And the Spirit will enjoy what gender was, oh sorry, what gender, yeah, what gender was the last collective? Holy Spirit will enjoy. What was the gender of the last collective? Holy Spirit, what was the gender of the last collective? Okay. All right. So the third character, okay, is a male. okay, or masculine figure. And it says vendor. Okay, so the most important thing is knowing whether you are a male or female. Okay. Um, let me just shuffle and ask what okay, what type of clothing, okay, did you normally wear? Okay. Holy Spirit of Angels, what type of clothing did the collective normally wear? What type of clothing? I mean, it says writer, so I think it's probably just just casual wear, okay? Casual wear, like what you probably wear for I guess, you know, like maybe just, you know, like just casual wear, I would say. All right, so I'm gonna just put that here on the stand. Okay, so let's see. Because if you notice on this card as well, okay, you see like he's just wearing, you know, like casual wear, nothing too formal. All right, so what I want to do is just ask a bit about your family. Okay, what was their profession? Okay. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, what was the collective? Tell me more about the collective's family. Tell me more about the collective's family. Spiritual seeker. God. Ooh, okay. All right. I'm gonna burn these. All right. So the first one, it says that okay, some of members of your family, okay, they were probably spiritualists, I should say, okay, or spiritual seekers. All right. Okay, some of them could have been shamans as well. Okay, so you could be part of a this man is Asian, so you could be you know, your bloodline might be connected to indigenous people or race. Okay, and some of them could have been guides as well. And I mean, if you do spiritual work, okay, you are some form of a guide as well as a healer. Okay, or maybe that's something that you do at the present moment. Okay, so I'm going to be using the time travelers one, okay, to see whereabout your family might have lived, or where you most likely have lived with your family. Okay, so let me just give this a bit of a shuffle. Okay, so let me just ask. So the spiritual angels, where did the collective and their family live? Whereabout did the collective and their family live? this one because it says moon landing there. So it says that okay, they wanted me to select them because this one it just talks about the moon there. Okay. But it could be that, because some members of your family, okay, they were spiritual seekers, okay. It could be that obviously they probably worked with the energies of the moon. All right, that's why this moon card is there. All right. But anyway, it's the I was guided to take this one, all right, where it says, I hope I'm pronouncing this correct. It says Vesuvius, Vesuvius in Italy, someplace in Italy. Okay. Um. Yeah. But I really believe, okay, that when it says, with this card, moon landing, it's to do with that, um, that being a spiritual seeker. Because when you are like some form of spiritual healer or, you know, or guide, that, you will probably most likely be working with the energies of the moon and so forth. All right. So again, I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. It says the Vesuvius, Italy. Let me see if I can push this a bit back so I can just have a little more space on the table. Okay. All right. Okay, so all right, so let me see if I could find out more information about um your profession, your career, your speciality, your skills. So let's see. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what was the collective's profession skill? What was the collective's profession skill? What was the collective profession skill? What was the profession skill of the collective? What was Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what was the profession skill? What was the additional skills of the collective? What was let's see if it's going. Okay, they wanted me to select that. All right, so okay, so some of the skills, okay, professions that you did in the past, okay, one of them was that you were a detective, okay. Okay. All right, you were also a socialite as well. Okay, and you could also be you could have been a ninja. Okay, so if I mean um most people, okay, if you've got like some form of indigenous blood, or you yourself are a spiritual you have spiritual gifts, okay, you could be identified as someone who is a shadow walker, who is like somebody who is like basically like a warrior, basically a spiritual warrior. Okay, so I'm just just describing what this the because if you notice that he's like a warrior. Ninja is normally is described as a warrior, okay, some form of warrior. Okay, so So that's interesting to know. Okay, so I'm going to be using another deck, Past Life Energies. All right, just to find out what was your greatest challenge in this lifetime. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what was the collective's greatest challenge in this lifetime? All right, okay. It says Asian wisdom and understanding. Okay. So let me just read more on this. Okay, so you might as I said, you might be a spiritualist that's watching this. So this is the energy that's being picked up here. All right, so let us see. Okay. You could be a prophet, you could be a light worker, an empath. All right, so let's see. Okay, it goes on to say, considered one of the oldest angels, Metatron appearance in your spread indicates past lives in ancient, even primordial societies, such as Egypt or the biblical times of the Old Testament. You may even catch a glimpse of these antiquated memories in your dreams. So pay close attention to any information that may have come in that form. You can tap the inner wisdom from that long forgotten part of yourself with Archangel Metatron's insight and clarity. Reignite a close connection with him and receive all the inspiration, peace, and direction you may need in this modern incarnation. Okay, and when they say incarnation, it just basically means that because we all had past lives and we are all have all incarnated into this lifetime. Okay, so we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Wow. Very, 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 very interesting. Very, very interesting to know. Okay, and I'm going to be asking a second question here. What was your greatest victory in this lifetime? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what was the collective's greatest victory in this lifetime? Okay, it goes on to say idyllic memories, peace, tranquility. So I think well, so overall, okay, your greatest victory in this lifetime was to um be peace, okay, within you, to find peace within yourself, okay, tranquility, all right, maybe probably you lived somewhere, okay, like this, like this, okay, near water, out in the open. Okay, if you notice there, got a lot of greenery here. So I think you were able to find peace basically. Okay, both internally and also outside as well. Okay. And right, so I'm going to be using another deck, okay, just to find out about um the circumstances of your passing in this lifetime. So I'm going to be using another deck called the Situation Love Oracle, just to check on to see. Okay. Okay, so Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, what was the collective circumstances for passing the Spirit Holy Angel? What was the okay. It says snake. Mm-hmm. Go with a snake. Okay, yeah. I think the circumstances of your passing, it says snake, girl with it. So it could be that you were probably um prosecuted, okay, because of your beliefs. If you were some form of a truth seeker, um, like if you lived in biblical times, okay, as um like a spiritualist, all right, um because here it goes on, you could have been somebody because you got competition and enemy, so maybe someone was very envious of who you were, okay, you know um or maybe also maybe you didn't create healthy boundaries with certain people, okay, because you got boundaries here, all right. So um but it does say that competition and the other woman look over your shoulder. So I think you know I think it that somehow that your passing was because of other people, okay. You were probably prosecuted and killed, okay, because of your beliefs and because of what you did in the past, all right. Okay, and there could have been a lot of gossip as well because you got talking there as well. So probably whatever you did, people were talking about, but it seems that you were very committed. You were very committed um to whatever you did, to your whatever your work, because you got key on the ring here. All right, but um just time with friends. You could have also be maybe even though, like, I mean, you probably knew a lot of people because of your work, because it says part in there, but I think also there was a lot of people who pretended to be your friends, but probably they were your enemies here. That's why it goes on to say in this card, it says, look over your shoulder here. All right. So I just want to just ask Spirit, what was the greatest lesson you faced in this lifetime as a direct result? So let me just. So I'm just going to just ask Spirit. Oh, this wanted to jump up. Okay, this wanted to jump up. It just said here, it said the color wanted to jump. It says dealing with, what was your greatest lesson facing? Maybe it was your greatest lesson faced in this lifetime was to um not to connect with people, okay, who have narcissistic um behaviors or tendencies, all right. You were able to create healthy boundaries so that not everyone can come into your life, because you got love bombing here, and preventing yourself from or breaking away from people who are sort of self-absorbed, okay. I think that's what it is, because on top of this deck it says here um learning and it says here, ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, all right. So I think you were able to um learn your lessons, heal, move on, and you've been able to basically cut people who are not uh, meant to be in your life. Okay, that's what's causing you problem, because this card was wanted to come out. It says cut down, cutting out. All right, so meaning cutting out people that no longer serve your higher purpose. Okay, so, and like as I said, creating healthy boundaries, because in the past, okay, you were probably very trustworthy of people, and as a result, that's why you also had the word gossip and all these things. So you were able to create healthy boundaries and separate yourself from people that no longer serve your higher purpose. And as I'm saying that, I'm just seeing this word here. It says separation. Okay. So this was a very good read. All right, very, very, very good read. Um, Sorry, the reading took over an hour to do, but I was guided to take three cards. Um, I just want to just quickly see what messages. All right, I'll be quick. All right. The angels have for you, what's coming out, what guardian angels. So let's see. Because we always have guardian angels by our side. So let's see what three that's coming out for the collective. So we've got angel of adventure. Okay, angel of challenges. All right, and guardian angel of health. So these are the three. Okay, you can always call on, okay, if you want guidance in regards to making healthy life choices. Okay, if you are sort of like facing any challenges in your life. Okay, and if you want to somehow feel more balanced, more grounded, how they can help you, you could call on them. All right, to help you in that respect. Okay, let me see. Ta-da. Let's see what additional messages. Okay, the angels. So these are your guardian angels, and let's see what additional messages for the spiritual angels. What does the divine feminine of them need to know today? The spiritual angels. What additional messages? Okay, so the first message is coming out. It says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. All right. The second one is messages from Archangel Uriel. It says, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So it's all about having the like uh finding the inner strength to have more confidence about yourself. Okay, in order for you to be creative in your life. Okay, this one came out. Okay, it's from Archangel Jophiel. Okay, it says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So you can always call on Archangel Jophiel to help you, so that you have a better positive, you think more positively about yourself. Okay, and that's going to help your light shine. All right, so you'll be able to step into your greatness, step into your power. All right, and do what it is that you were meant to do, or to step into your, or carry out your life purpose in this lifetime. And okay, I just want to again, if you are interested in working with crystals, I'll just quickly show you a few that you can use. All right, for past life regression work. All right, so for Past Life Regression. All right, I've got here a black calcite. This one is called Heckman Diamond. Okay, this one is Howlet, and this one is Blue Obsidian. All right, for past life recall. Okay, if you're interested in healing with or doing that sort of work, this one is called Garnet. All right, if you want to gain or having difficulty accessing, or if there's blockages to accessing memories from your past, if you want interested in doing a guided meditation, you've got labradorite. This one is called charcutite. All right, if you want something to crystal, okay, to help you to bring closure to the past, this one is called aquamarine. All right, to help any karmic cleansing here. All right, this one hair is called I'll come back to this one. Oh right, this one is called Dumbarite. Okay, I almost forgot that. And this one is called Golden Healer. All right, and if you want to do any karmic clearing, all right, this one is very good. This is called smoky quartz, and this one is called rutilated quartz. Okay, so this is a very good stone to have let go of the past and to help you to feel more to think more positively about yourself. And if you are again interested in working with crystals, I'll put the name of the books I'd like to recommend. All right, if you want to learn more about crystals, the energies, and so forth. All right, and to close off the reading, all right, I just want to use these two last decks. This one is called Self Awakening Oracle cards. Unfortunately, I don't know who created it, but I bought both of them from AliExpress. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I am responsible for my health. That's the first one. I acknowledge my fear, but I overcome it with conscious insight. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. All right, and let me just use an oracle deck called Motivational Messages. Okay, for this one, it says, casting spells. The words I speak and the stories I tell are like spells. What I say and believe I attract more of. So I shift my story from lack to abundance. Okay. From victim to empowered, and from complaint to gratitude. Now, when I speak to others through my words, I am casting beautiful spells. All right. So it's all about being careful of what we say, how we speak, and also um, to be giving, being appreciative of what we have, because the more gratitude we give, the more blessings we receive. Let's see what else. Let's come out. It says commitment. I am commit. This is the card, okay? I am committed to my growth and dreams. I set routines and habits that help me evolve into my fullest potential, even though I may not see the physical manifestation of my desires. I know that they have vibrationally manifested and are on their way to me. Okay, and I'm just going to just select one more card. for the collective. It says expansive. Every day I am teaming new things and expanding into my highest potential. Okay, so and you've got the books there, so it's probably about doing more reading, maybe going into a new line of study, something like that to expand our growth, okay, or knowledge. All right. So again, this reading, okay, was a past life regression reading, and it was for the divine feminine. All right. I hope you enjoyed whatever messages um that came out, and as I said, please take what resonates. Okay, it's because these readings are all to do with energy. Okay, oracle and tarot readings is okay. It's all to do with energy. It's non-gender and it's also timeless. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.